Okay, we're going to get started. Jean, you tell Patsy to sit down. Patsy's on the move, on the move. All right, welcome everybody. Thank you so much for coming. I'm Marie Muvik, Executive Vice President of University Advancement, and I'm thrilled to be here with you this morning. This is one of our favorite signature events, to see all of you. And I am also very pleased to get to introduce our president, John Berline. So as many of you know, John was born in Rolla, Missouri and attended St. Agnes Catholic Grade School before graduating from Subiaco Academy in Subiaco, Arkansas in 1971. He went on to earn his bachelor's degree in business administration from Drury in 1975, where he met his future wife, Crystal Lane Tinlin, who is also a Drury alum. The couple married the following year, and that same year, John joined the financial services firm of Edward Jones, where he would spend the next 42 years of his career. In 1977, Berline earned his Master of Business Administration from Washington University in St. Louis, and in 1980, he was named a general partner at Edward Jones. John's dedication to education and philanthropy is reflected in his remaining involved with Drury University, where he has served as a trustee from 1991 to 2011, and as board chair from 2006 to 2010. He was awarded the Honorary Doctor of Humane Letters from Drury in 2013 and was inducted into Drury's Breach Hall of Fame in 2008. I know you, and you're getting annoyed that I'm giving so many compliments. In 2011, he received the Distinguished Alumni Award and was elected Emeritus Trustee. We are thrilled that John has again returned to Drury and is now Drury University's interim president. Please join me in welcoming John to the podium.
Well, thank you, Marie, and welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for making the effort to be here. I'm going to correct Marie on one thing, and she said this is among our favorite celebrations. No, it is the favorite celebration when we get this much rich history together. There's over 2,100 years of Drury experience in this room. Look around you. 21, not 21, but 2,100 years of experience here, and holy cow, the stories that are going around the room that I'm hearing. I heard this morning that Darlene Dill, is Darlene in the room? Darlene graduated many, many years ago, and she spent 51 years after she graduated working here at Drury. And she's really an iron woman of Drury University. But she said, who did you know, or who did you run with when you were here? And I started spitting out names. And she'd worked in the music department. And she said, well, all those three names that you just mentioned, they're my boys. And I said, well, they were my brothers. Does that make you my mother? I never knew I had another mother, but you must be my mother then. But a lot of fun stories being exchanged. I was talking to Rick Benak from St. Louis, who graduated and spent 4 years in Turner, and he was not happy that he had not become aware that Turner had been taken down until he came to a reunion, and he was saddened by that. And I told Rick, I said, you know, we tried exorcisms, we tried everything to save that building, but it was just not possible. But I promise we're going to keep the trees. We're not going to do anything with the trees, okay? I'm a tree hugger, and I think one of the most beautiful aspects of this campus is the natural beauty that we have around here. But I'm in my fifth week as Drury's president, so people say, what's your vision for this place? Or what possessed you to say yes to this opportunity? And when Marie Muvik comes, and when Judy Thompson comes, and when Rita Barron comes, they triple teamed me. And you can't, either one of them individually you can't say no to, but when they come to you like a trio, the Holy Trinity of Drury development, you cannot say no. So here I am, and I'm delighted to be here. I was not looking for a job, but I thought my stage in life. I was to be a do-gooder in St. Louis and basically terrorize 4 grandchildren that I have that live nearby. But I can tell you this has been very energizing for me to come back and to reconnect. I have family, 8 members of the Berline family have attended Drury, and 6 of them still live in the area. So I've got family sprinkled all around the place. Queen City of the Ozarks is a great source of pride to me. I take a great deal of pride knowing that I come from this part of the country. Our parents used to play bridge with the O'Reilly family, and my mom was the den mother. Is that what you call them, of a Girl Scout troop, the den mother? For my older sister and Rosalie. So we've got connections sprinkled all throughout the place. Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of fun. And have you noticed any changes on campus? Have you started walking around and anything out there that you notice happening? There's a lot of mud being moved in Burnham, but it's going to be turned into a thing of beauty in the next few weeks, and they're making lots of progress on it. But Tom Cray, who is a wonderful alumni of ours, believed that we needed to have an iconic place on campus where people could go to take pictures at graduation time and remind them of their glory days when they were on campus, and to have the Panther be the centerpiece. And so I thought people are going to be asking about the Panther, so I better bone up on the Panther. Anybody know when the Panther was adopted as the mascot here? 1889, the Panther was adopted. And pretty much still the same configuration that it is today. Do you all know what our Panther's first name was? Anybody? Nobody goes back that far, right? It was Peter Panther. Yeah, Peter Panther. And I would have gone probably with Pete the Panther, but it was Peter Panther. And I guess now that we're in a more proper woke society, it's now called Pouncer. It's gender neutral now, so Pouncer is the name of our Panther. But there's a lot of people have said, well, in the first 5 weeks, what have you noticed about the place? And I will tell you, and I hope this warms your heart, that for over 50 years, for some of you in this room, you've been supporting this place very generously. A lot of the buildings and the programmatic offerings that we have would not be in place if it wasn't for your sense of philanthropy. It came back to me in a major way because there was quite a buzz when I came on campus 5 weeks ago, and I was happy to hear the buzz, but it wasn't about me. It was all about Clara Thompson and the Spangler donation to really bring our concert hall into a state-of-the-art performance area. It's beautiful. If you haven't been over there, please go out of your way to do it. Music, by the way, was the second major that Drury ever offered. In 1873, they offered a classics scholarship or degree and a science degree. But it was 2 years later in 75, they added the third, and music was one of the foundational pieces of what was considered a proper education in Southwest Missouri. And so I was telling Jim and Pat Spangler, I said, you have invested in one of the bedrock educational opportunities that this school ever had. And it reminded me of one of my favorite quotes. There's a fellow, actually, Daniel Burnham, who is considered one of the finest community builders in Chicago. A lot of what makes up Chicago, Daniel Burnham designed, and highway systems and buildings. And he said, one of his quotes was, make no small plans. They have no power to stir men's hearts. Souls, actually, souls. And I was telling Pat that she didn't have to worry. The big plan that they had made for the concert hall will stir a lot of hearts for many generations going forward. And we had the student performance right after that, and they were beaming. They were so happy to be in such a fine facility, showing off all their hard work. But that's really what you all have been doing for 50 plus years now. This group has been stirring hearts through your support of Drury University, and we have had over 40,000 graduates since the organization was founded, and those people have filtered out through society and have made so many wonderful contributions to the landscape to make all their communities a better place. And although you don't see it, there are many professors here on campus and who would testify to all the ripples in the water that your support has made over the years. What are we looking at? Oh, there's something, 1972. Nancy. Yeah, Nancy. Yeah, very nice. But we're here to celebrate all those many contributions that you've made over the years to make this place the great place that it is. You know, it used to be, I don't know about you, but when I came, it was like 40 acres of Christian atmosphere, right? Yeah. Well, it's like 98 acres of, I'm still trying to find out what the students think it is, but I don't know if that Christian atmosphere is still the right marketing cry or what, but I'm trying to figure that out. But I think you would find the students and the faculty, that relationship, that when you think about your experience here at Drury and the wonderful relationships that you developed with your professors, that dynamic is still at play. This is still one of the finest teaching institutions in the country, and the relationships that our faculty have with those students is what the ambassadors brag about to any new students that come on campus. And when they compare their experience with their peer group experience at other educational institutions, they can tell that the Fusion program here is a market distinction that we have, and we don't market it enough. We will going forward. And the opportunity that I see in the next year for me is to re-energize Drury's commitment to being in the community, making a difference, trying to help make Springfield a better place. Because what I see is wherever communities thrive, their educational institutions thrive as well. So as goes Springfield, so goes all of the educational opportunities here in town. So we want the community to come on to our campus and see all the good work that we're doing with the Fusion program. And we want all of our students out of the classroom, out of the campus, and into the community to try and make Springfield a better place. And that partnership that we have, that opportunity to really grow together, it cannot help but prevent this school from thriving as we help Springfield thrive. So that's the vision of where we want to take this place. It's been in our DNA for 150 years. We are going to start that 150th celebration with graduation this year. We have Congressman Richard Gephardt, one of the finest statesmen that Missouri ever produced, is going to be our commencement speaker. He's going to help launch off a year of excitement and enthusiasm and reinvestment in the campus. And I just remind you, I'll end with where I started. Just as I could not tell Marie no, when Marie comes around, don't tell her no. Thank you.
We are going to eat now. So this table, you may go first.
Us?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, what are you, crazy? Of course.
I thought you were having your picture made.
I'm going to turn this off. Yes.
Well, thank you for saying that. You know what? In 10 years,
So Peter will read this, Jay will do this. Then when he says, please stand and a member of the Drury University team will bring the medallion, and then you will say, that you will and you're the 1972 class. And then what you'll do is you'll say, have we missed anyone in the class of 1972? I'm pretty sure I've got everybody. Then you'll say, now I'd like to recognize the class of 1973. So Jane and Mark. Mark will be here. Jane will be in this corner over here. Give them time to actually get to the person and put the medallion on and then get back to their station. So it'll be 10 seconds maybe in between. This is Kelling. Pretty Kelling. Banak. Yeah? The Rooter. Current Stevens Robinette. This is Pratt. Wes Pratt's not here. Oh, I thought he was here. No. Okay. I will scratch him. Yeah, don't read his name. Grab. And I've got her twice. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, this is Kelly. And I believe that's Roush. Yeah. Okay, so I'll put that there. Yep. And so Jay's here. You will read, have we missed anybody from the class of 73? Now we'll honor and recognize those who graduated classes prior to 72. So you've got Betty Cleary, which is the lady in the black and white, and here's her gift. Special gift. And then you've got Elizabeth White, Charles Skaggs, Judy Thompson, and Bud Roller, and they graduated 61, and they're graduating, this is their 62nd. Okay. And then that's it. I mean, I kind of took the oldest three.
Okay.
The oldest
Oh,
four.
so I don't, so wait, so when I say, I'm missing one, will not honor, so they're all gonna stand. And then while they're standing,
They can, once they've seated, then you can say congratulations to all of our classes, but before we wrap up our program, let's recognize one person in particular, Betty Cleary, who is,
so what about these people?
they don't need to stand up necessarily, but you just want to mention their names because they're at 62 years. Or you don't have to scratch
Okay,
it
no,
out.
no, that's
Yeah,
okay.
I'm totally good with that. Okay.
Okay, got it. I just wasn't understanding.
Yeah. And that way, because you've got a lot of people who are like at 55 years, that kind of thing. So there's Shay. Here's Peter.
Yep.
There's your list.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it.
Got it? Okay. How's lunch?
Good. I'm just
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You okay?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, made for this. All right, excuse me. While we are eating our dinner, and since some of you are starting dessert, which is the most sinful part of your lunch here, we forgot to do the blessing, so we are going to do that right now. Dr. Browning, thank you.
Well, it's wonderful to see all of you here. I've come to these for so many years, and I think I said it last year. It's true again. You're all looking a lot younger than you used to look. So great to have everyone here, and grateful to all the people who chose to be here, to be a part of this Drury community celebration today. Let's pause for a word of prayer. Gracious God, we give you thanks for this luncheon gathering on Alumni Reunion Weekend when we celebrate old friendships and welcome the class of 1973 into the Golden Circle on their 50th anniversary. We give thanks for the joy experienced years ago while students at the then Drury College. We offer gratitude for the lives which have unfolded since that time, blessed in so many ways by the learning that happened here. And we pause to ask thy blessing on the current students. May they find the call for their lives and make friendships on this campus that will last a lifetime. With thanksgiving for the food that we have received and for the hands that prepared it, I offer this prayer in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. Enjoy your dessert. Formally blessed and no sin involved, so, enjoy without any sense of guilt. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm just here to read the names. No, because once they're finishing their desserts, they're talking about going to their Greek events.
Oh, okay.
So I want to make sure we get it.
Good afternoon. I hate to interrupt all this great conversation, but we do have a program, so we need to get started. My name is Jay Titus, and I have the privilege of serving Drury as the incoming president of the Alumni Council. Joel Alexander could not be here today. He's actually the current president. We have several council members with us today, and we are very excited about the new year. We've got a great group. The advancement team has really helped us to identify some good members of the council for this next year, so we're very excited. I'm honored to be here today to recognize the reunion classes and welcome our newest members into the Golden Circle Society. The Golden Circle is comprised of alumni who are celebrating or who have celebrated their 50th anniversary of graduating from Drury. From this point forward, you will be invited back to Drury during Alumni Reunion Weekend for a special celebration. Each graduate from the class of 1972 and 1973 here today will be introduced and awarded a 50-year medallion that we hope that you wear proudly today and in future events. Well, with this, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Marie. She's going to cover the names of all the recipients. Marie, I'll turn it over to you.
All right. Thank you. Okay, so from the class of 1972, and I should make sure Jane and Mark are ready to go. Are they ready? Okay. From the class of 1972, Cindy Glucksman. Sorry. Not too bad? Okay. Okay, close enough? All right. Mark will bring your... Thank you. Richard Banak. Nancy DeRuiter Warren. D. Ryder. She just got back from Holland. Lee Isselhart. Jane, he's a little bit taller than you. Rosemary Wegner Avery. David Lee. James Ball. And Sam Graham. Did I miss anyone from the class of 72?
My brother, Robert French.
Okay. On his behalf. So Robert French, Everett will accept.
Also, my wife Karen, class of 72, Karen Sell.
Karen Sell. Thank you. Anybody else? We missed that check-in. Okay. On to 1973. Raymond Kelling. David Rausch. Randall Hankins. Martin Current. Delbert Stevens. Judy Robinette. Oh, Karen, here you are, Karen. Karen, we gave you a year. You look younger. So we'll do your husband now, Dwayne Sell. Carol Lambert. John Saxton. Kathy Long. Rita Jones-Graff. Leslie Thompson. And did I miss anyone from the class in 1973? Okay. All right. Well, congratulations to all of our Golden Circle classes. But before we wrap up our program, we have a few more people who need to be recognized. Will Betty Cleary please stand? Betty was a history major and a Kappa Delta and graduated in 1950, making this her 73rd reunion. We would like to present you with this award. Yes.
And everyone always says, well, how do you get to be so old? I was the youngest one in my graduating class. I graduated at 20. Well, and as my cardiologist tells me, drink water and exercise.
I'd also like to ask Elizabeth White, Charles Skaggs, Judy Thompson, and Bud Waller to please. Is Bud here? No. Nope. Okay. To please stand. Judy, it's just you, Judy. Well, these folks, or Judy, graduated in 1961 and is celebrating their 62nd class reunion. So thank you for being here. And last thing I'd like to say, you all have, because John Berline, you heard it from the president, told you not to say no to me, so I have a little request. Some of you have your buttons that you gave, and so meaning it says that you gave a donation this year to the annual Drury Experience Fund. That is our fund for scholarships. Over 90% of our students here are on scholarship, and so gifts of any amount we encourage to that fund. I know many of you give generously to other things, whether it's your fraternity, sorority, a building on campus, a program, a professor. But what we are trying to do, working really hard to do, is to reach 10% participation of alumni giving. Alumni giving matters because we get ranked on it. It's the first thing corporations and foundations ask when we go to ask them for money is, do your alumni give, and how many of them? Because if they don't care, why should we? So we just ask, if you please, we're 51 people away from increasing last year's percentage from 8% to 10%. So if you haven't given to the annual Drury Experience Fund this year, again, gifts of any size, we're even gonna ask students to give $5 gifts. We're trying to hit our 10% percentage point. So we would really appreciate if you would consider it. And after that, it has been a pleasure to spend this time with you. Congratulations again to all our Golden Circle alumni, and we wish you a blessed and fun-filled weekend. Oh, nope.
Just kidding. I really wondered if you would get the class of 72 as a group shot and the class of 73.
I would love that too.
Okay.
Okay, do we have the step and repeat? No. So, yep. If we can get the class of 72 and 73 to walk over to this backdrop step and repeat, we would like to get your class pictures, please. And then you may go. Thank you.